team here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio, this is Choppin' It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, introducing you to some of the best local restaurants across Lincoln. Powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration. Here's your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd.
What's happening, diggets and diggeteers? Mr. Boy Chubb here in the house. I got my beautiful co-host, Miss Tina. How's everybody doing on this gloomy Saturday? It's a little bit weird out there, but go ahead and make the best of it. Today, we have a good guest, man. He happens to be a good friend of mine. He is the owner of the Engine House over on Havelock, just right across the street from where we're located. Everybody, please welcome Mr. Roger Pletcher to the show.
Thanks, Chubb.
Didn't mean to say Robert. My bad.
Right, that's all right.
So, Roger, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Turning 61 years old, native of Texas.
Okay.
But I transplanted to Nebraska about 25 years ago.
What brings you out here?
Married a girl.
Oh, okay.
She was living in Texas, and I met and married her and started raising a family, daughters.
Okay.
And we're living on South Padre Island. Thought not a great place to raise daughters. So, so it was either Houston, Texas, or Lincoln, Nebraska, and we opted for Lincoln, Nebraska, and glad we did.
Yeah, Lincoln's a good place, man, to raise kids. We're originally from Los Angeles. Unsure if you know, but that's where we're from, and I'm glad I found out about it when I did. I wish I would have found out about it when they was all younger, but we got most of them here, all except for one, and so now they're raising their family out here, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, great place to raise a family, definitely.
Yeah, so Roger, you had the Engine House, man. How did that come to be?
Just a lifelong dream. I always wanted my own business. Wasn't sure. I fell in love with the restaurant business when I was in my 20s, and just figured that was around hospitality was my jam, kind of like yours.
Now, how long have you been? How long has the Engine House been yours?
It's been mine. October will be 16 years.
16 years.
Yep.
Okay, so can you tell the story of the Engine House and how that is?
Yeah, Jeff Ward was the original owner. He had the vision. He transposed it from a fire station into a working restaurant.
Okay.
And he had it for about 5 years. And then another gentleman by the name of Chris Kuhar had it for about 10. I bought it from him, from 16 years ago. So it's been around for 30 years.
Now the actual building, just that building itself, is that like where the restaurant is? Was that the fire station?
Yep.
Because in the wall, it looked like you guys used like some wood or something to cover that up where it goes into the next building. Is that true?
Right. So it was built in 1902,
Mhm.
and it did house there were horse-drawn steam engines were the original fire. Yeah, and it was a actual fire station until 1975, and then they moved it over to Tuzlan. But they added those buildings next door,
Mhm.
and then for a while there, it was a Salvation Army between both sides. So
Okay.
I guess back in the day, that was like a town hall kind of place. So after the firemen would put out fires all day, they'd go next door and have cocktails.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Got it. So they just walked through there. I mean,
Yep.
because it was all so it was opened.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That
Yep.
big, like where you have all your Lincoln's Choice or whatever.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, it does pass through there.
Oh, okay. That's crazy, man. So you took over it, and I know that's a lot of like you're pretty much like a staple there, man. Because I know you're packed all the time.
Right.
All the
Especially on
time.
weekends, yeah.
So I like that, man. One day I hope I can be like that. So you don't have to tell me what the secret is.
I don't know. I was just talking to a gal there at the Vicarage, Tammy, there on the corner, and I'm like, I don't know. I did something right.
Mhm.
Consistency, I think, was one. I did go. I worked at some of the corporate big hit Applebee's for 6 years,
Mhm.
Cracker Barrel for 3. So I did glean. I gleaned a lot from the corporate monster, as I call it. But some other stuff I put by the wayside. But a lot of it I followed.
Gotcha.
Consistency being one of those.
Now, some of the menu, is that the same menu, or did you have to go and revamp it and add your own?
I tweaked it very little. I added the breakfast burrito and took some things off that weren't selling well, but pretty basically the same thing.
And that's what the original owner did.
Yep.
Crazy, man. You guys got a good menu. A lot of breakfast stuff, man. So sometimes we try to sneak over there and walk over and get breakfast. You know, I'll bring some of my staff over there. So we really like that place, man. So tell everybody a little bit about like your menu, what you have to offer.
So hometown breakfast, it's Eggs Benedict is where we get a huge reviews on Eggs Benedict, regular traditional Canadian bacon. You can have it sausage, ham, or on the weekends we do this big prime rib Eggs Benedict, which is the breakfast special, or bacon avocado.
Oh shoot!
Pancakes, French toast, biscuits and gravy, chicken fried steak, chicken fried chicken, and then your basic.
And your hollandaise sauce, is that all homemade, house made in it? Or okay.
Yes.
So do you do some of the cooking?
I can. I choose not. At this point in the game, it's hard work in the kitchen. I have to. My hat's off to you.
It is.
It is, and I have worked it, but not anymore. I can do an egg station on a Sunday, which is huge.
So when you started, did you go in wanting just the business part, or did you want to be the cook?
Oh, I'm more of a front of house guy. Chris was the cook, and he spent most of his time in the kitchen. But I'm more of a hospitality guy, so I like to be out front. And there were some things out front that needed fixing that I think he was unaware of. And when I did that, it really we started doubling sales a few years after I took over. But yeah, I definitely love the restaurant business because it's great for someone with maybe a little ADHD. They said the restaurant business is perfect because you'll go, oh, this table needs bussing. Oh, I need to run over here and ring these people out. Oh, I need to run back to the kitchen and tell them. Yeah. So it's perfect venue for that.
And that's how I am, man. And it gets to the point where I'm like, oh, this table needs to be done. And then I'll go do the table and I'll get to it. And I was like, what did I come out here to do?
Right.
Because I have so much stuff to do. So it's crazy, man. But I notice sometimes I want to go back to what you were saying is he's got it where you go in there and you'll just see him drinking his coffee, reading the paper. or he's over there BSing with some of the customers and stuff. So that's a good thing, man, to get to know your customers, because that's how I try to be. Whenever I get a chance, man, I'll go ask and I'll sit down with them and we'll talk, start striking up conversation.
Oh, one thing I recommend this especially restaurateurs, the myth, the entrepreneurial myth. When I was thinking about buying that cafe years back, the entrepreneurial coach from Southeast Community College, he said, Roger, you need this book. It's like our Bible. And I followed it to the letter. You begin to visualize your business without you in it.
Mm-hmm.
You start to delegate authority to people and let them make mistakes and slowly back yourself out of the business. So I've done a pretty good job of that. I don't need to be. Sometimes I'm in the way when I'm there. So,
yeah. And you got a place in Honduras.
Yep.
That you tend to visit. So then you'll leave a couple months on in.
Yeah. I'll go 3 months in the winter, because being from Texas, I'm not acclimated to this.
Now, when you do that, do you like, okay, I need this time for me, or are you constantly on your phone with somebody from the restaurant?
Oh, I'm never. Yeah, they have it completely handled.
See, I would love that. I mean, we go on vacation and my phone's ringing every 5 minutes, and I was like, dude, you just asked me this yesterday.
See, it's like, yeah, it takes some time. It probably was just in the last couple of years. So it took 13, 14 years for me to be able to leave and not have to worry about the phone.
You got a while.
Now, since you've been in the game a lot and you can coach me, a lot of people say that it's like 3 years when you start to see profit. What do you say?
That's typically right. So mine was turnkey. So you're starting fresh. Mine was, so it was already established. I was able to see profits in the first year because of the fact that it was already an established business.
But 3 years.
Yeah, typically 3 years is not brand new. They say the first year you shouldn't have lost, second year is break even, and third year is when you should start showing a profit.
All right. Well, we're approaching the third year coming up here in March. Actually, a day of her birthday, March 4th.
And are you on target? How you doing?
So they're saying, I mean, our accounting people that we got that does our books and stuff says we're doing good, especially for a business that just started.
Right.
So they're saying we're doing good. I'm starting to notice a lot more customers, but my dream is to have just like every seat in the house, just like yours. You go into Cook's Cafe, you go into all those places, like I'm wanting that, and it's starting to get there.
Nice.
But I mean, it's taken a while. That's why I got this show, because there's a lot of people out there that have places. I'm sure there's a lot of people that still haven't heard of Engine House. So that's why, I got this show so I can have people put their name out there and stuff. So once they start learning about me, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. I think you're doing well.
So I appreciate it.
New customers every day. Every day someone walks in. That's new. So that's good.
And now, what would you say your number one seller is? So if I go in there today to buy something, what would you tell me to eat? Like, what would you have me? Well, breakfast and lunch.
Lunch, I'd go with the hot beef sandwich.
Okay.
But or the steak Philly sandwich.
Okay.
The breakfast, the Engine House combo is your typical breakfast. It sells the most just because it's your bacon, eggs, hash browns.
Mm-hmm.
But the eggs Benedict, like I've said before, is probably one of the ones we get most rave reviews on is our eggs Benedict.
Yeah, I think I usually get the what is that? The 2 eggs, the toast, the potatoes, and I think I want to say country fried.
Oh yeah, potato platter,
country fried steak.
Okay.
Or whatever, and then I think I order like a side of bacon or sausage, whatever, what I'm in the mood for, and then I never eat all of it, so I end up taking it with me, and then it ends up wasting.
I've had the chili cheese omelet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the chili cheese omelet. Now you don't really find chili cheese omelets out here. Not like how you guys do them, and that's to me like a chili cheese omelet.
Yeah, that's the one that almost gets on the auction block but since it's such a novelty, rare item, I keep it on there just for that reason.
Yeah, because that's really good. Usually we'll go to places and I'll want that. And I took my daughter to your restaurant to eat, and she had got that. And I was like, man, I never knew that they sold this. So now I go in there and I'll get it. I also like to get the don't you have that one with pork in it? What's the Mexican one?
We call it south. To be politically correct, we started calling it south of the border.
South of the border.
Yeah. So Mexican.
Yeah. So I like to get that one. That's a really good one.
I've done their French toast.
Their French toast.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, I'm not a pancake. I mean, every now and then I'll get pancakes, but she likes to get pancakes or French toast. I'm just
You like pancakes for dinner.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
pancakes for dinner is really good. So you have any plans to go back to Honduras anytime soon?
I'm going to go in December. I'm going to go probably mid December, spend Christmas, and then stay down there. I'm going to try to go. You can go 90 days on a typical visa run. You can add 30 days. You have to go through some paperwork, but I'm trying to go the full 120 days. So that gets me back in April. So all the snow's melted and all the cold is gone. So
Now that's
So what do you do when you're out there? Do you do any fishing and what?
I do a little bit of fishing, a lot of diving, snorkeling.
Oh, okay.
Just relaxing. I walk everywhere. That's my mode of transportation.
Yeah.
It's a small little island. You can get everywhere by foot, and yeah, just total relaxation.
So then, so is there like grocery stores, or do you have to take a boat to a grocery store? Or?
No, so there's a couple different places. One is Cayos Cochinos is where I have a house.
Okay.
And I also have a house on the island of Utila.
Oh, you got
Utila,
2 houses.
Yeah, so 2. And so the one on Cayos Cochinos is very primitive. There's just only hiking paths. There's 10 houses on the island where my house is, and that's about it. And so you have to bring all your supplies with you.
Okay.
I have a big Yeti cooler,
mm-hmm.
and I have to hike 30 minutes across the rigorous.
Carrying a cooler?
Yeah. Well, backpack with ice. So
okay.
So you exercise out of necessity.
Okay.
Not you just, yeah. You get in great shape down there.
I bet.
And then down on the island of Utila, there's a population of about 7,000. So there's little grocery stores. You don't have an aisle with 29 different laundry detergents or peanut butters. It's just one jar of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's totally different mindset. You don't see any corporate logos. Very few cars, mainly motorcycles and little tuk-tuks. That's a
tuk-tuk.
Yeah, those little. They're like enclosed little trikes where you can fit 3 people in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tuk-tuk. Give me a tuk-tuk. Traveling around, we go camping.
And that's going to be what I strive for. I want a vacation home. I want to fly somewhere warm for the winter. I hate the winters here.
Y'all are welcome to come down and visit anytime. I got.
I don't know if I want to hike, carry my food because I like to eat.
Well, then you stay on Utila. We don't have to go over to Coast.
Yeah. Heck, we'd go out there one day. Have to. That would be fun, man. So, any plans to open up any type of restaurant or anything out there?
No. I thought about it, but I don't. I just go to work for somebody. I think instead of having a responsibility because I'm hitting retirement. So last thing I want to do is have to be responsible.
So now I thought we was talking a couple months ago. I thought, and I could be wrong, so correct me if I am, but wasn't you trying to buy another restaurant or get something else and start a restaurant or something?
I was up to 3 restaurants. And I was going to go for 4. And then little by little, they all kind of fizzled out. I had the Boathouse Bar and Grill out the lake. That was seasonal. So it was only 6 months of the year. I had that for 9 years and then opened up a little Engine House Cafe in Milford. And that lasted just about a year or so. So I'm down to just the one. And that's why I figured it's time to retire.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, now you're going to keep that, right?
And yes.
Okay. I'll just keep that and just have everybody else run it.
Yep.
I can't wait to get to that point. Just got to make sure that everybody's doing the same recipe and stuff, because that's where I notice like stuff starts to fall off.
You have a recipe binder.
No.
We're getting one because we're going to start putting everything in Cisco, like to see what we're spending and all that. So we're going to have it.
Yeah, there you go.
But I even think if I did have a recipe binder, I still think somebody would still screw it up. Well, I think it needs more brown sugar. I think it needs less. It's a little. You know what I mean?
Well, we've had that where it calls for sugar, and like for the French toast, one time someone says this tastes really salty. So in lieu of sugar, they put salt in.
Oh my goodness!
Recipe. So thank God. I'm glad when customers point out something, so then you can correct the problem before more people complain about salty toast.
So shoot, you have any questions?
So I want to go back to when you bought Engine House. I'm sorry, 16 years ago. How did you stumble upon it?
That's a great question. It's a good story. I was looking at different cafes. It turns out Cook's. You mentioned Cook's Cafe, and I had it. I think I had a for sale sign, and I was there eating, or I was scouting the place. That's what I was just scouting around. And this was way back when you could still smoke in the restaurant. Oh my God, it was.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
It was full of smoke, and I was sitting there at the bar and had breakfast. I talked to the owner because I came out and I said, I love your breakfast, and I said, I hear you're for sale, and he said, yeah. I go, I'll take it. He goes, well, you better bring your money. And I started visiting a couple more times, and he realized I was serious, so he kind of pulled me aside and apologized and saying, well, I hate to tell you this, but you ought to take a number. And I go, what number? He goes, well, 3. He promised one of his employees, and he promised a customer. So I was third on the list. So
the employee's the one that got it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And he did say, well, I heard the Engine House Cafe is for sale. I'm like, So I went up there, and I asked the waitress if the owner was there, and he came out, and we're kind of in the hallway there and kind of hush whispers talking about it because he didn't want the general populace to know. And it took a year of negotiating, but I actually cash advanced credit cards to get to he owner financed half, and then I cash advanced credit cards to get the other half.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was working at Cracker Barrel at the time, so I was figuring out how to the breakfast end of things, and yeah, it was a dream come true.
Now, why the hours that you have? Because you're only breakfast and lunch. You close at 2, correct?
We tried dinners. We tried them. That end of Havelock is, I don't know, it's just dark, and people don't. Misty's and Isles and Misty's are on the other end, and that's typically where people go for dinners. And and I don't have a liquor license, so I really think it's difficult to get a dinner crowd without liquor license. And I've tried to go through that rigmarole, but you have to have specified parking. But breakfast, and during COVID, we were normally closing at 2, but during COVID, we started closing at 1 in the afternoon. And once it lifted, we never went back to the 2 o'clock. So,
so you're not 2 o'clock anymore?
No, okay. 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.
I mean, that's all you really need, man. Because like I said, in the summer, you see people outside sitting on that bench, and there's a line, so they're waiting to get in. And every table in the house is packed, man. So that says a lot. It says a lot about your food, man. So I mean, that's how it is just from 6 to 1.
Yeah, it was great front of the house staff. Jill's been there. Jill was there before I bought the place. The twins, Tammy and Tina, have been there for forever.
Now I thought they was twins.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I tripping? Because one look, I mean, like they got the tattoos,
matching
right?
Tattoos, yeah.
But there was just something that looked a little bit different about them. But I was like, is this the same girl? Am I tripping? Then there's you have the other girl that's in there now. So they've been in there before you was there, the twins?
No, the twins, Tammy came on right shortly after I got the place. So she's been around for almost 14, 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Jill was there 7 years with the old owner, Chris Guhar. So she's been there 20 plus.
Now, how about your cooks? You find it hard to get good cooks in there?
I got a solid staff. One of the best kitchen crews I've had. That
good deal, man.
Very little. We hired some busters come and go because they're kind of like high school kids. It's just like a temporary job, and not even dishwashers. I have a dishwasher kid that's been there for over a decade. So solid crew. They consider it home. One time I came in, it was like a 4th of July or something. It was 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It was 2 or 3. We would close for a 3 hours. They're all still hanging out. I'm like, dude, what? Don't y'all have homes to go to? And they're like, this is our home, Roger. This is home. I'm like, oh,
that's awesome.
So yeah, it really is. Yeah, they got a really close knit bunch.
Good deal. All right, folks, we are going to pay some bills, and we'll be back after these messages.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you can save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor. We want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Limitless Male says it's all fun and games until your testosterone plummets. Testosterone levels can start falling as early as age 30 with symptoms like no energy, poor sleep, brain fog, belly fat, muscle loss, and mood swings. If this sounds familiar, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel this good, you'll wonder why you waited so long to get a free consult at Limitless Male. Get scheduled today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, on 93.7 The Ticket. Text in the Starter Heyman Jeweler text line at 402-464-5685, or watch us live on YouTube, X, Allo Cable Channel 961, and Facebook. Roger, when we went to break, we found out that somebody called in, and we just want to give a shout out to Michael Worrell. He was congratulating you on the, I believe, on the Engine House.
Okay.
Saying it was a great place.
Thanks, Mike.
So I think it was Mike, right, Tristan? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what up, Mike? How you doing, bud?
Hello.
Hello to you and Sherry both. But yeah, man. So what's new for you coming up? Anything coming up?
Oh yeah. So in the wintertime, we always try to do this in Havelock, the holiday progressive dinner, which a lot of fun. You circumnavigate Havelock Avenue. I was going to see if you wanted to be a participant in it. You go get a couple drink tickets. You have at least a 4 or 5 course meal and several drinks and stops along the way, door prizes. It's a lot of fun. Christmas caroling. I think we're going to try to get Christmas carolers this year. But yeah, it'll be December the 6th. $50 a ticket. Unless you're a non-drinker, then it's $40 a ticket.
And the tickets are for where?
Well, we sell them at the Engine House, at the antique store next door.
Okay.
So you start one in, you check in, you go to Bob's Tavern for a drink.
Okay.
Down the street to the coffee house for an appetizer. Over to stop at the Joyo for apple cider or hot chocolate. We stopped at the insurance company for soup and salad.
Okay.
Come to the Engine House for entrees. Go next door to the Peak Curiosities antique store for desserts. Then we come across the street. We come over to your place and have a cup of coffee or something.
Okay.
Arnold's after dinner drinks. Sports Fantastic for eggnog. So it's about 3-hour event. And,
okay.
Yeah, stop about 20-30 minutes.
And it's going to start at your place.
It'll start at JTech.
Okay.
And then entrees. So 15, 20, 30 minutes at per stop. So it'll start at 5. We'll do tickets, like 25 tickets per seating. Just do a 5 o'clock seating, a 5:30, and then a 6 o'clock seating.
Now, how's your turnout? Is it like, how many years have you been doing this now?
We did it a while back. We did it for 3 years and quit doing it. And I just brought it back a couple of years ago. So this will be the 3rd year.
And how's the turnout been for you?
Just small. Like last time it was about 40 people. I think I'm going to shoot for 50 to maybe 75 this go around. I'll be in town. Last year I was stuck in Honduras with the hurricane, but I'll focus on it a little bit better this time around.
Well, for everybody that got your ears tuned in, why don't you go out and support us? And do we have a date for that yet? Or
it'll be December the 6th. I like to do the first Saturday after Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay, December 6th at what time?
Starting at 5.
Okay.
And then there'll be, like I said, a 5 o'clock, a 5:30, and a 6 o'clock. And then if those sell out, they'll do a 4:30 seating. But that'll probably be the time of the Big Ten championship. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, there'll be plenty of places showing it. Bob's Taverns, Arnold's will be showing it. My buddy Kevin at the Sports Fantastic, he'll be showing it there. So
I'm sure we can get it in too. People can hang over at the restaurant for a bit.
So the $50 ticket, that includes the drinks, the appetizers, the coffee, the eggnog.
That's everything's
okay.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, and is that per like $50 per family or per person?
Per person.
Okay. Now, what about the kids?
Typically not a kid event.
Not if you're
okay.
Cars.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was I thought they did something where it was kids where they passed out. Remember we did those bags?
That's the Clown Alley where.
Oh yeah.
In the summertime. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was that. But yeah, man, we'll definitely love to participate in that. I'm sure we can come up with something. Now, Roger, do you do catering and all that?
I prefer to do in-house catering. We'll do some prenuptial dinners on Friday night since we're closed in the evenings. We'll places open for rental for bridal showers, for baby showers, for birthday parties.
Okay.
I don't want to step on. Dwight does that over at the Joyo. You can do birthday parties there and watch a movie. But we do haven't in a while, but usually a prenuptial dinner is real nice. So
Okay.
30, 40 people, they can order off menu, and with that, it's nice because they could bring their own alcohol in on their prenuptial dinner. So it makes it more affordable for the bride and groom to be.
Okay. Now, how can they find you? What's your address, phone number? You have Facebook and all that?
I have Facebook. It's on, just should be under Engine House. The website is Engine House Cafe, ROG, short for Roger, at .com.
Okay.
Engine House Cafe, ROG.com, and Facebook. Yep, that's about it. Oh, phone number 402-467-2880.
Now, one of the things that you guys have, and I love iced tea, but I think you guys got some of the best iced tea. So it's really good. So do you guys like fresh brew that,
It
or
is
is
fresh
it
brewed? Yeah.
okay? That's really good. I love to get it.
What is your busiest time?
Saturdays and Sundays, we usually go on a wait about 9 a.m., 9:30, and stay on the wait till about 12:30. So those hours, expect to wait a little while, but it goes fast. It goes 15 minutes. We have these cute little pagers, so you can wander around. You can go to this little antique stores. Usually I send everybody over to the people can browse around, and the little pager will go off, and they'll know their table's ready.
Yeah.
And we have a new antique store coming in right next door. So there'll be side by side antique stores.
Yeah. So that it used to be that market, right?
Right.
And so antique stores going in there.
Yeah.
Same owner.
No.
Okay.
Different owners, but it totally different vibe and look and
because that's a nice
experience.
antique store that's in there now. It's really nice.
I bought martini glasses from in there.
I bought a ton of stained glass lamps. I kind of had a habit going there for a while. I said, I'm cut off. If you see me walking in again, don't let me buy any.
Yeah, and when you got to tell people, hey, don't sell me nothing else, that means you got an issue. So, shoot.
I tend to buy stuff I don't even need just because it's cool.
Yeah, and so now it looks like we're what's it called? Hoarders. Yeah, because we got all that
Just the
stuff.
garage.
So, but yeah, so for the weddings, you said that you rent out that venue. So if they want to rent out, so you'll rent out your restaurant right there to have like meetings and stuff.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so we don't advertise it as much as we should, but yeah, I think $150 an hour.
Okay.
Minimum 2 hours, and but for the prenups, I probably wouldn't let them cater in anybody else, but I would do like the catering. If they
Now for the $150 an hour, does that include the food, or
No.
it's just the space,
just
and then they gotta have you cook?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, if they do the dinners, if it reaches a certain dollar amount, then we waive the rental fee since we're making it on the.
Now you provide staff that day.
Yes.
Or for that event.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys just did it like buffet style, and then everybody gets their own.
It just depends on the group. Sometimes we'll do it buffet style. Sometimes, so like for the progressive dinner, we'll probably do it buffet style.
Okay. Now, do you have a certain menu you do for that, or is it just whatever they choose to pick off your menu?
There's some standard. We can go off menu. There's standard stuff. Usually a prime rib, baked potato, and vegetable for the dinner, or baked chickens. People want a protein choice.
And then we got Tristan, the producer, over here. Tristan, have you ever heard of Engine House?
I have not. Originally from Omaha, still living in Omaha, but I do need to experience a little bit more down here in Lincoln. And I mean, I need to go to your restaurant. I need to go to Engine House. So I'll definitely be checking them out.
He's literally right across the street from each other. So you got Misty's on one corner, and then so we're doing like the corners. So it's you and Isles on that side of the street, corner on corner. And then it's Misty's and us. So, and there's no restaurants in between. No, there's not.
There's not any room for them. There's 4 of us on a 2-block radius. Four is a good amount.
I think what Havelock would do good in is getting like a cigar lounge.
See,
I think a cigar lounge, and as a matter of fact, that building that was right across the street from me that was for sale forever, I thought that would be dope. But there's apartments upstairs that you probably would piss people off.
Yeah, the space that next to me empty, and I know someone expressed an interest in putting in a cigar bar there, and I was a little concerned, but he's like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll put filters in, and it won't waft into your restaurant at all." But yeah, that or or an ice cream store. But I guess the 1903 was it? What's the name of that 1903?
I know what you're talking about. 1803, I think.
Yeah.
But they don't sell ice cream, do they?
I think they do. But it'd be nice right there in the hood, right next to the theater. Would
Yeah,
be
I
nice.
didn't know that they sold ice cream. I thought it was just coffee.
I think they have a few snacks. I think they have some ice cream.
Yeah, or we could get like the Mexican ice cream place in there where they sell the chamoy with the mangonadas and all that stuff. I think that would be good right there. But ice cream store would
We
be
got
pretty good in
Los
there.
Hermanos down the street for that.
So, have you tried Tacos Los Hermanos?
Oh
yet?
yeah,
Very good,
fantastic.
huh?
Yeah,
they're really good. They're really good. He was on the show a couple weeks ago. They got some really good food over there. So I love Havelock, man. Now, did you know Havelock a lot when you first moved out before you bought the restaurant?
See, that's great. When we were living on South Padre Island, and we'd come to visit my now ex-wife, happily divorced, but we'd come to visit her family, and I'd always want to do a little breakout and just go drive around. And I drove through Havelock, and I thought it was during Christmas. We came up in Thanksgiving, so the Christmas lights were up, and I was like, "What a cute little town!" And then, lo and behold, 10 years later, I'd be established.
That's
business.
crazy. And then like the history, because Dave from the Isles, you know Dave, I'm sure.
Yeah,
he explained the history of Havelock. I didn't know Havelock was its own little city.
Oh yeah,
back in the day.
That's why I love it, because people still consider themselves from Havelock.
Yeah,
they don't say North Lincoln. It's Havelock. Yeah.
Now, what year did that change? What year did Lincoln take over or whatever?
I believe in the 60s. I think.
Really?
68. I don't know. I know it was annexed right around there. Was several little towns that were annexed. Havelock being one of them. The Bethany, I think the Bethany area. I forget. There were two or three that Lincoln absorbed kind of all at the same time.
Now they say that Havelock used to be big to the military or whatever. Like when they come on the plane, or not the plane, the trains. They said right there on Tuesday or something there was a train station.
Oh yeah, I've heard some of the great old stories. There was an old trolley that came from Havelock and then went into Lincoln and back, and I guess Havelock had a reputation of being kind of a rough town because it was a railroad town.
Mm-hmm.
And the story some old timer told me is that someone from Lincoln blew up there was a bridge that now they could blow up the bridge, and now the trolley couldn't make it from Havelock down to Lincoln. So that was one of the inside jobs. But just some crazy old stories from old timers. People to this day are like, oh yeah, I remember when that was a fire station. They have to come in there and get their license plate for their bicycles.
Now your pictures that you have in that, are those original pictures? Is that?
Oh yeah, and I all came with the place. Yeah, original pictures of the way it looked. And
that's crazy. That's crazy. No, she was going to say something.
Yeah, you had mentioned that you were divorced, but off the podcast you mentioned daughters.
Yes, I have 4 beautiful daughters. They're all full grown. 2 of them are married. 2 of them still haven't found the husband yet, and no grandkids as of yet.
No. So do any of them take an interest in the restaurant?
They were all hugely interested. When I first got it, they would fight over whose turn it was to get to come to work.
Oh,
And
nice.
I remember saying it. I go, let's try to remember this moment in time, because I have a feeling that won't be the case. And sure enough, yeah, the novelty wore off. But no, none of them decided to pursue the restaurant industry.
Oh, okay. So
Hopefully they got some grandbabies that are coming. Want to take over, because we just found out we're having 13 grandbaby.
Wow.
Yeah,
congrats.
12 was just born 2 weeks ago, and then day after he was born, we found out 13 happened to pop in, however you want to say it.
How many kids do you have?
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 4 girls, 2 boys.
Yeah.
So they're all grown, of course. I think our youngest is 28.
Yep.
Just had one turn 30 yesterday. So I'm hoping that one of them grandbabies, so far that's my restaurant. No, that's my restaurant. But like you said, like when they get older, they'll probably be like, I don't want it. But I'm hoping one of them do. Just take it to the next level.
I think if you don't force it on them, if they feel forced, they're like, no.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to force nothing, so they can do what they want. All right, folks, it's that time again. We got to take some breaks, and we'll be back after these messages.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Old School with Foreman and Orman.
Any tips for a dad who just volunteered to be a YMCA flag football coach less than a week before the season started because no one else had volunteered to coach the fifth graders up to that point?
Tylenol for your headache.
Put some in your cup. Put some in your cup, and make sure your contract is 1 year only.
Medicate, bro.
Frank Reich. Frank Reich at Stanford.
Yep.
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Casey Oddie, and I'm the Retail Banking Manager at your local Midwest Bank branch on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Banking may be my job, but supporting the community is what I care most about. Whether I'm showing up at local events, partnering with schools, or helping people reach financial milestones, I am proud to be a part of what makes Lincoln strong. Let's build something together. Stop by and say hi. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
My early Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard to take, but it gave my mom and me more time to plan together.
Talk to your family about seeing a doctor. Go to alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O. Sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel.
No cravings, no hunger pains, no struggle. Thanks to GLP-1s from Limitless Mail, weight loss is possible. Picture this. Your clothes fit better, your energy's up, your doctor's impressed, and your friends start noticing. Limitless Mail's GLP-1 program is medically monitored and changing men's lives. There's no better time than now to get on board. Lose the weight, better your health, gain your confidence without being hungry. Free consult at limitlessmail.com.
Ashiro's work is never done. You care for the house, the kids, and our future. We're so grateful for all you do. Now it's time to care for yourself and save a little more for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to boost your retirement savings now. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro today.
A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, on 93.7 The Ticket. Texting the show at Starter Heyman Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685, or watch us live on YouTube, X, Allo Cable Channel 961, and Facebook. Roger, I just want to thank you for being on the show, man. Enjoyed your story. I was hoping you'd open up another restaurant, but I guess you're getting ready to retire, so that's what I look forward to. And just having a place out there so I could just travel when it gets cold.
Yeah, retirement's not for everyone. I noticed some people they're meant for it. They go golfing and fishing. I'm trying to ease into it and figuring out what to do with all my extra time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, just travel.
Yeah.
I mean, do a lot of fishing. You ever been to Alaska?
No, I have not.
No, that's what I want to do. I want to go out there and try to catch some sockeye.
Yeah, one of my I have a very small bucket list, but the Northern Lights.
So, that'd be dope. But man, you have any final thoughts you want to say? Give any shout outs to anybody?
Just to the crew at the Engine House Cafe. They've been really good, loyal employees. Oh, I forgot to mention, we have received the best breakfast in Lincoln for over a dozen years. However, this past one, we did slip in the rankings. We got runner up last year. Penelope's Cafe. There's a plug for them. They got first.
Now, is that for the Munch Madness?
No, no, we did win that one time, but no, that's the one in the Journal Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a People's Choice Award.
Penelope's is a good little place.
Yeah.
They're matter of fact, I need to call them, schedule them to be on the show.
They're right by our house.
Yeah.
I like yours better.
Thanks.
I've never been a Penelope fan.
The hash brown, they crispy. We get a lot of compliments on the hash browns, and after eating at other breakfast restaurants, I see why.
Well, folks, I just want to thank you for tuning in, and make sure that you come by the restaurant at Sofa Cocina at 6105 Havelock Avenue. And remember, here at Sofa Cocina, every bite fills the soul. You dig?
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
When the clock strikes 0 after every Nebraska football game, there's only one place to go for instant coverage. Tune in for the Husker After Party Postgame Show on 93.7 The Ticket for each game, win or lose. Call in with all your takes or text the show at 464-5685 and hear quotes from the players and coaches too. It's the Husker After Party Postgame Show, sponsored by Anderson Ford and Vinny Krikak of State Farm Insurance.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3